episode 2, what was it called? 38 Snub. When you get down to it, this is like when the season's over. This isn't going to be one of those episodes you remember. When you get right down to it, not too much happened. Um, it's a lot of build up. It's setting the table, setting the scene. But that said, the episode had me on edge throughout half of it. I thought it had a great ending, and every single scene with Walt just unsettled me and scared me. This show is awesome. This is, I start off saying, "Oh, there's not that much happened," but this is already looking to be like the best season of the show yet. Um, the one thing I didn't like as it was going along was the Jesse storyline. I felt like it was a waste of space, and I'm just sick of Jesse doing the same thing over and over. I know, maybe he's not meant to change. Maybe, people don't change easily. And throughout most of it, I'm just like, this is almost so pointless. He's just throwing a multi-day party at his house. There's some cool parts to it, like when they're sitting there and they have the video game zombie debate. Like that was fun. I like the shot from the little vacuum thing, like when they had the camera on the little vacuum thing. There were parts of it that were okay, but mostly I was just like, what the hell is this? And then it actually ended up paying off in the best scene in the episode, which is the final scene of Jesse, where I don't know how I didn't realize this, but it's him trying to block out the guilt he feels from killing that innocent man, from killing Gail. And it's a pretty powerful moment with Jesse at the end when, after like 3 days, people finally like, dude, we need to go home and sleep, and he's left just by himself, and he just turns up the music and he sits against, the amp or the bass or whatever, just trying to block everything out, and he can't. That was a really good scene. The scene with Walter in the bar with Mike, that was a risky move by Walter, and that was another scene that was just on edge the whole time. Uh, I'm surprised that Walter made that move and tried proposing to Mike to, let's help me kill Gus because you're in danger too. And I totally understand Mike's reaction because I think Mike knows he's pretty safe. I think Mike knows Gus isn't going to do anything to him because Mike is lethal and Mike is loyal. And he knows that Victor fucked up, so that's why Victor got killed. And, he knows the only reason Walter isn't killed is because they don't have another chemist yet. So Mike was just like, fuck you. And he fucking beat the shit out of him. I totally get his reaction. Ballsy move by Walter, but I think kind of a dumb one. Because now Gus is going to know what's up. If Gus didn't already know what's up. And then the scene where Walter went to Gus's house, and I believe it was Mike on the phone that says, Walt, go. His phone rings, and he's like, Walt, go home. That was pretty awesome. That was another awesome scene. Um, Skylar buying the car wash, or trying to buy the car wash, and this and that. I don't even know what to really think of it yet. Is it showing that she was getting into this, or she's just like getting into the idea of owning a business, or she's bored, she needs something to do? I don't know. Didn't care for it. We'll see if it leads somewhere. And I really love the storyline with Hank and Marie. Even like as a standalone story, like apart from the show, I like what's happening with them. Like, I mean, it's not pleasant what's happening to them. It's not like something you want to see happen to them, but it's good. It's good writing. The scene where he just says Marie, she's like, what? Like she's trying to talk to him, motivate him, and he's like, get out. That was a tough scene, and her acting felt completely natural. I felt like she was really hurt by him saying that. Like I looked like real crying. You feel bad for him, and you feel bad for her too, and we'll see where that's leading. the previews for the next episode make it looks like Hank is going to start catching on to what's going on with Walter, or at least you see that the DEA or somebody is going to come question Hank about a meth lab. So anyways, I'm still like catching my breath from this episode because it was just really tense the whole time. I'm excited. Of course, I'm excited to see next week. I wish I could just fast forward to next week. I wish I could fast forward to the commercials, but I cannot record and wait to see it. I just need to see it as soon as it comes on. It's gonna be a long wait to next week. I wonder if the whole season's gonna be a cat and mouse with Gus and Walter. I'm sure they can make it suspenseful the whole time, but I just feel like eventually they gotta wrap up that angle or wrap up that storyline and move forward. Walter's gonna have to kill Gus at some point. I don't know if you guys still think it'll be sooner rather than later. But anyways, let me know what you thought of the episode. Yeah, just let me know what you thought. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will definitely be back next week to talk more Breaking Bad.